Hello, hello. Well, here is another indicator battle report for some tournament preparation before the big day. So, this is Goreshade 4, which I'm really starting to like. Goreshade 4 kind of fits my play style of turtle up and then explode out. And got the same dead scenario, so that's going to be the plan. It's going to be a little bit weird. This is something I just wanted to see how Goreshade 4 does into a gun line. A good gun line like Vlad 1. It's something that I, on paper, don't think Goreshade 4 is good at. But it's really important to play it and know for sure. I am considering Goreshade 4 for my tournament pairing. He seems like the obvious choice. He seems like the best list in the faction right now. That being said, I like Vyros 2 better. Yeah, I just have so much more experience with him. I like him more. I'm never bored of him. And I just like Vyros 2 so much. And I have so much comfort with him, and I have so much knowledge base built up of what Vyros 2 can go into and how to play the game. And I've played the bad matchups with Vyros 2. I know how to make them sort of work out and have the best chance of success and can pursue my win conditions with him. So, I mean, unless you watched the last game, that was just a colossal mess up. Go up massively on attrition and get assassinated. Freaking idiot. Okay, so this game. Let's do this. Yeah, so here's my problems. I think I can really leverage the cloud wall between defense and armor. I'm wondering how much he can actually crack. The Spriggan is a key piece that I need to work around. I need to make it so that my clouds, he can't get into my clouds and places AoEs beyond the clouds. I needed to put my clouds out of his Spriggan's range, walk range, or trample range, so that way he can only put his line of sight things at the backs of my clouds, and I'll just be 2 inches behind the clouds. And if this isn't making any sense to you, my clouds are going to block line of sight to the rockets. His anti-cloud tech is the Spriggan places 2 AoE 3s, and the center of the AoE 3 has to be completely within line of sight. If anything is under the AoE, you can ignore line of sight to it for clouds and stealth. So basically, if he can't see my dudes through the clouds, he can only place the AoE at the back of my clouds, and then if it touches any of my dudes, then he can see the dudes. But if he gets a Spriggan into my cloud line or into the forest or somewhere like that, he can then place the AoEs behind my clouds on my models, and then he will have line of sight to my Sentinels, and that will lead to dead Sentinels. So, on to the game. Chimera, yeah, it's got 2 focus on it, so it's in cover, so it's a casual defense 18. And I'm hoping that will make it so he can't hit it. Between my objective and the objective, my Destors over here are pretty safe. And then my Sentinels are just out of range of everything right here. Pretty standard, just get up the board type thing. He's measuring things out at the start of his turn. He's like, yeah, I pretty much agree. So that's where we're living. So, oh yeah, I went first last turn. This is his first turn deployment. So now my goal is put some clouds right here. Put some Destors right here to block line of sight. Plan on losing those Destors, and then exploding out with my Sentinels. Run the Soulless Escort over to here so it can be, the sacrifice to trigger vengeance in case he doesn't kill anything. And I'm going to go balls to the wall. I'm going to take this unit, and I'm going to put them behind those clouds. I'm going to spread my other unit of Sentinels into 2 pods around them. And I'm going to pop all my Iron Zeals and everything because I think he's going to go Grape Shot, Signs Importance through those clouds with all of these Winter Guard infantry that are sprays. And I think without Iron Zeals, I don't think I'm going to live. Trident is going to come up here, and it's just going to shoot down a whole bunch of riflemen. And then plan on dying next turn because, well, that's just going to happen. And here we have the board. This is where we're at. Yep. Oh, and Eiryss disrupted this jack so that hopefully it doesn't kill the Trident. His turn. He's going to go balls to the wall. He's going to pop Vlad feet. Spriggan is going to trample into the woods, already failing my objective that I said early on in the game. I wanted to not let the Spriggan get into my line of sight. It puts down 2 AoEs, so it can pretty much see this whole front group of Warjacks, and then it hard rolls the I think it was like a 10 it needs to hit Eiryss, and it kills Eiryss. Over here, all these guys shoot my Destors to death and shoot him to death. And then Juggernaught comes screaming across the field and kills a couple of Arcanists. So Spriggan was right here. Between these rockets and Juggernaught, the Trident dies. And here we are. So my turn. Basic goals is to kill, re-cloud wall. That's the plan. Yep. Imperitus gets over, kills him. Sentinels on vengeance attacks and charge attacks kill the Spriggan. And then I re-cloud wall like that. And now it's time to pop feet. Because now I think is when I'm going to lose a good chunk of my army. Also, I forgot I need to go back. He did do a crap ton of shooting on my Sentinels. It's just the armor and the Dauntless Resolve Tough was enough to keep them alive from Iron Zeal. And, yeah. I didn't really lose much. Like, I lost, like, basically my Soulless Escort and a couple of Sentinels of each unit. So I'm in pretty good shape. And I don't regret not popping feet. Because I would have, like, 5 soul tokens. But anyhow, yeah. That was my objective. And that's pretty much what happens. That's how it goes. And I pop feet. So his turn. Basic kill everything. And that's what happens. Boundless Charge Juggernaught goes in and kills him. And then just shots, and everything gets shot. I can't remember what dies, but I remember I had like 17 souls or something like that. I had a big so that's what happened. I lost a crap ton. And he's starting to go up on scenario on me. So there's 2 things I can do here. Vlad is on 3. No, and he did not boundless charge that Juggernaught. That Juggernaught just charged in. Chimera runs to right here, and I'm thinking I can maybe spell Assassinate Vlad because I have like 17 focus. Or let me see here. I had 6 Light of Wraths I could do at 3 cost each, and 2 of them were boosted. The first one being boosted to hit would drop his defense by 2, and then after that, I would just need 7s to hit, and so I just start, or 6s to hit, so I just started hard rolling them, because he'd go to 13 and I'd be a 7. So that's the first route. With his shaves, it seems a little sketchy. I think on average dice I'd do it. I think there's a better route, and the better route is Chimera goes here, Light of Wrath there, 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 Light of Wrath there. There's the 6 Light of Wraths, and more or less I've murderized most of his army. And then Sentinels start pushing to take care of this stuff. And Imperitus is going to go get into that big ball of Winter Guard over here. And with what little I have left, all of a sudden I have brought myself back into this game. And here we are. So yeah, that happened. We're feeling pretty good right now, right? Like it looked really, really bad a couple of turns ago. Like guys, that looked really bad. That was everything I feared for a Virus or for a Goreshade 4 into a gun line. Eventually they got around my cloud wall, my mini feats were down, and they shot me to death. So yeah, but this is why you play these things, because you find cool stuff like this where you just go and Light of Wrath them to death. So that was cool. His turn. Vlad pops Blood of Kings, charges, and he's sitting, chilling out right there, and he's just going to beat the crap out of some Sentinels and stuff. And then some other rockets like walk away and stuff and take free strikes, and they shoot some stuff, and that sort of happens. And here we are. So Vlad has Blood of Kings, so he's just an 18-19 on, I want to say a 2 camp, but maybe there's nothing. I think it is a 2 camp. So here's the plan. I try and get clever with this, and I'm actually just an idiot. I Vengeance a Sentinel to right here, and then the Artificer tries to come over and combo smite the Sentinel into Vlad to knock him down. I need a 5, and I roll like a 3, so I just wasted a Sentinel. We'll talk a little bit later about what I should have done. So then Goreshade charges in and boosts to hit Vlad. I need, he's an 18, I'm a 7, so I need an 11. I miss, I buy and boost, I miss, I buy and boost, I miss, and then I buy and boost and I hit. I have missed too much though. So I hit, and dice are a little floppy. I buy another one, and dice are a little floppy. And then Chimera walks behind him and does a boosted combo strike into him. I mean, I think that one did okay, but meh. And then my last Sentinel charges into him. And if I had 2 Sentinels, it would have been better. And I rolled an 8 on 4 dice with a Sentinel. Vlad lives. He's doing pretty much, I think, just fine. I think he's got like 6-7 boxes left, or he's fine. Instead of doing this cute little thing here, I should have saved this other Sentinel to charge into Vlad, assuming that a Goreshade was eventually going to stationary him. And Imperitus just walks over here and keeps Oh no, he just walked over there because he was knocked down from the field gun, and he was out of control. So here we are, and this is pretty simple. Juggernaught kills Goreshade 4. Because, you know, just does. That's, yeah, just does. So, that was a good game. I had a lot of fun with it, and it was pretty well played out. I would say this was his first time into Goreshade 4. I really wanted to show him kind of what my faction. I mean, this is going to be the staple list of my faction for a while. So now he kind of has an idea of what it does and playing into it, and it gives him some information on what's going to happen, type of thing. I will say, and we talked about this there in hindsight, giving up his Spriggan when I had all my mini feats up. There's not really any scenario pressure. Shoot some rockets around the side and into kill the Trident. Obviously, shoot some stuff into the Chimera that was way back here. Let's go back in time to this turn right here. No, this turn. Kill my Chimera, shoot my Destors, and just wait for those mini feats to fall off. Then you put the Spriggan in, and then you go balls to the wall shooting down Sentinels. Because that +3 armor and immunity to knockdown was a big deal. It might not have been a big deal, but also being immune to blast damage and defense 14 with Artificers also helped. But yeah. So that's, I mean, and that's just something not familiar with Goreshade 4. Didn't quite realize that they get up to 20 and 23 with tough no knockdown. Now that he knows that, I mean, he was already coming to that conclusion before. He was coming to that conclusion before I even suggested it. I think that is the right conclusion, and I think it makes this game not look the way it did. Me getting blown off the table is, I believe, the expected result of this game. Let me know what you think, and have a good time, guys. Thank you for watching.